Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to unlock the bootloader on your Samsung Galaxy A21s. Okay, so as you can see right here, the Samsung is in front of me, and unlocking the bootloader isn't too complex, so as long as you just follow my instructions, you should be all fine. Unlocking the bootloader is needed for example, installing a custom ROM or doing other stuff that isn't really authorized, because unlocking the bootloader gets rid of some protection features that don't allow you to do some changes that are unauthorized by Samsung. Now, to unlock the bootloader, let's go to the settings. Now, once you're in the settings, you need to make sure that you are connected to Wi-Fi. Without Wi-Fi, you won't be able to unlock the bootloader. So you can see I am indeed connected, so I can continue. You just need to go to connections, then Wi-Fi. Now, if you have any important data on your phone, please back it up, because if you don't, then the data will be lost, because after unlocking the bootloader, phone will automatically reset itself. Then, also, if you have a Google account, in Accounts and Backup in Settings, go to Manage Accounts and find your Google account here. Click on it, then remove the account from the phone. If you don't do it, then later on, after the phone resets, you will be prompted to enter that Google account, and it just makes the process take a little longer. So, it's worth just removing the Google accounts here. Now, once we're done, go to About Phone and go to Software Information. Now, click on Build Number 7 times. After clicking on it 7 times, if you have a screen lock, you'll be prompted to enter it, and then you will be able to go back and you'll see Developer Options here. In Developer Options, all you need to do is enable OEM unlocking, then tap on Enable. Now, you need to shut your phone down. To do it, press and hold on Power and Volume Down, wait a little moment, and tap on Power Off. Tap on it again, and get a cable ready. A cable that's already plugged into your computer, not yet to your phone. You don't need to use the computer, you just need to have the cable plugged in. Now, press and hold on Volume Up and Volume Down at the same time, and while doing so, plug in the cable. You'll see a blue screen. Now, press and hold on Volume Up to go to Device Unlock mode. Now you're gonna get a question whether you want to unlock the bootloader. If you wanna proceed, just click on Volume Up. Remember that if it asks you here to lock the bootloader instead of unlock, then it means that your bootloader is already unlocked, and in that case, if you don't want to lock it, you're gonna want to say no, so the volume down. But if you want to unlock it and it asks you to unlock the bootloader, which is the most probable case, you need to click on Volume Up. Now wait some time, it may take up to 5 minutes for the phone to reset and turn on, because after reset, the restart takes some time. I'm going to click on the power key to go through this alert. The alert will go off by itself after 15 seconds, but clicking on the button is making it quicker. Now you can see it has erased itself, and now it's turning on again, and I need to click on the power key, and now let's wait 3 to 4 minutes. It requires some patience. I'll be back. And the phone is starting. Yeah, it is. And now the bootloader is already unlocked, but if you want to do anything, I would highly recommend just setting up the phone real quick, just so it reads all the data, knows that it has the bootloader unlocked, because there are some situations where you unlock the bootloader, it is unlocked, but your phone's not set up, and when you go to any program that you would use to install the custom ROM, for example, it'll tell you that it failed. So let's set it up real quick. I'm purposely skipping Wi-Fi in the setup because it makes the setup process way quicker. It doesn't have to read all the data. You know, Samsung phones do take a lot of time to read the data from Google and from Samsung servers. So I just recommend going you can skip everything here. Basically, you don't really need to set it up truthfully, because you're probably gonna install something anyway that will require your phone to reset. So by the way, if you would like to install a custom ROM or a custom recovery or something like that, there are videos on the channel, so you may want to check that out. To lock the bootloader, it is quite similar to the unlock process, but it's worth after unlocking locking the bootloader to set up the phone, go into developer options, disable OEM unlocking and restart your phone. That brings back all the protection features, including FRP, which is factory reset protection, which asks for the Google account if you reset the phone without removing the Google account. Now you can see my process is already finished. That's why I skipped the Wi-Fi. It's never that quick with Wi-Fi. Then I'm gonna go to settings and connect. So let's go to connections, Wi-Fi, and select a network, enter its password. Basically, connect. And now go back. Go all the way down, go to About Phone, Software Information, click on Build Number 7 times. I don't have a screen lock, so it didn't ask me about that. Let's go back, let's go to the Developer Options, and now you can see that OEM unlocking is enabled. It's grayed out, and underneath it says that the bootloader is already unlocked. So everything is finished. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.